I'm Waxela Sananda. Thank you for joining me today. So, today I want to talk about reality creation, creating our reality and really getting into the control panel of our programming so that we can create more of what we want and less of what we don't want. So, if you've been following me for a while, this is a huge topic for me. This is what I'm all about in galactic shamanism and really everything I do, embodied ascension training. It's about creating your reality. And the way that we do that is getting into the subconscious programming and the patterns that we're created from. And sort of like a hack, hacking in and reprogramming ourselves for prosperity, for success, for, whatever it is in your life to be able to communicate with your guides or to be able to connect with the people that you love. It's the fun stuff. There's a lot of shadow work. There's a lot of trauma release. There's a lot of all this, like the difficult stuff. And then there's the fun stuff. So I felt like today was a good day for the fun stuff. So if you're into conscious life creation, or at least you've heard that we're creating our reality. What we put our focus on, we get more of. And sometimes that's obvious and sometimes it's just not. Sometimes it can be really difficult to figure out, okay, how did I create that? Because I really don't want that. Or how am I not creating this thing that I do want, right? So the good news is that right now the veil is thinner. And I think it's just going to continue to be that way, thinner and thinner, in that we have easier access to the divine. We have easier access to our internal reprogramming states when we are putting our focus on it, when we are putting our attention in and working with it intentionally. We really can make massive leaps, really, in our consciousness, in our life creation. And now is the time to, if you haven't already been, but to really step in and take this on to a new level. So what do I mean when I say the veil is thinner and it's easier now than it ever has been? This is a result of the quickening and a result of the ascension process. So you've probably heard, or you might be familiar with, the concept that the Earth is ascending. The Earth herself is a planet that has consciousness. She's a light being. She's a being, and she is ascending. And so in that ascension, everyone and everything on her also has this opportunity to ascend with her, to move up our frequency, move up our consciousness, move up our awareness, and become more ascended versions of ourselves. And so as we move up in consciousness, as we move up, we are having a quickening of our manifestation experience. And what I mean is, the more energy and the higher frequency that we're in, so the higher frequency that we're in, the more energy we have to work with. And the more energy we have to work with, the faster the results are. And this is good or bad. It's like, it doesn't matter if you're thinking negatively or you're thinking positively, or what you're creating is good or what you're creating is quote unquote bad. It's just the way that it works, kind of like gravity. It doesn't care how old you are or how tall you are or anything like that. It just works the way that it works. If you trip on something, you're probably going to fall down regardless of who you are. So the same is true with energy and higher frequency states. When you get into a higher frequency state, you have more energy available to you. You manifest things quicker. Generally, when we've been doing this work and we've been working on ascending, we've been working on raising our vibration and things like this, meditating, we aren't trying to be destructive in the world. So mostly I think I'm talking to people who are looking to better the world, better themselves, step into a new level of self-mastery. And so what's possible in this higher frequency experience of being is that we can access, it's kind of like getting into the mainframe, getting into the control panel. We can access things more easily. We can go in and change those dials and increase our prosperity, increase our connectedness, increase the synchronicities that are happening by going into what we're intending. So focusing our intention, increasing our frequency, these are going to have things show up differently. And then when we're intentional about doing our shadow clearing work, and we're intentional about catching ourselves in our breakdowns, catching ourselves when we're sort of having a temper tantrum, and going in there and working through those, okay, what's causing this? Why am I behaving this way? And then making conscious effort to upgrade our reactions, upgrade our experience of ourself, we're automatically raising our frequency and doing that. And then as we're working with, we're getting into grid work, we're getting into holding, activating our light bodies, activating the planetary grids, and working with the ascension guides that are out there. We have this opportunity to, I feel like, do lifetimes of work. The amount of work that we can complete now in this lifetime is the equivalent of probably hundreds of lifetimes in a lower frequency experience. So as we do this work, it's exponential. We raise our frequency, we step into a slightly higher dimensional frequency of being. So as we raise our frequency, the dimensions are layered. You've heard me say this before, if you follow me. The dimensions are layered. It's not like one just suddenly showed up, but our access to them is getting easier, is getting closer in a way, is getting more accessible. So as we work on ourselves, it's like, 1 hour of meditation now equals what used to be 100 hours or 1,000 hours of meditation. So we can access these higher levels of consciousness. We can access these heart-opening experiences. We can access higher dimensional experiences and higher frequency experiences with less effort than it used to take. And this is really exciting for me as a practitioner. I've been doing this work 30 years. I feel like now it's like a doorway, a gateway is open, and we can just walk through it. I know we did just have our 11/11 portal, and we are in that time in between 11/11 and December 21st, the winter solstice for us here in North America. And it's a really like an energetic time, and a time that's full of energy. It's full of excitement. It's also holiday time, which is celebration time. It's a time for expansion. It's a time for clearing out the negative, the stuff that is no longer serving our highest good. I really feel like today it's more of an energy transference, like catch some of this energy. It's really good. It's really fun. Things are really lining up. Positive things are happening. You have more control over your reality now than you ever have in the past, as long as you're not tuned into fear-based programming. Extract yourself from all fear-based programming now. Extract yourself from all fear-based programming now. It will not serve your highest good. When you leave this lifetime, you don't want to look back at 10 years of your life and say, oh yeah, all of those years I was tuned into fear and I didn't do any good for myself, right? You can just shut that stuff off. Don't pay attention to it. Step into your higher self now. Step into that higher channel that you are. Step into your higher light. Own the truth of your being, your expansion, your mission, your purpose for being here. Own whatever it is that you haven't been facing in yourself. Now is the time to look at it and embrace it and love it and face it. And if you need to make an adjustment, you have the energy to make an adjustment. I really want you to catch this energy. It's powerful, it's positive, it's transformational, it's available to you. What you can do right now is step outside, collect some sunshine, do some sun gazing, or just get some sun on your skin if you're fortunate enough to be in a place where it's sunny. Have bare feet on the ground, step in the grass if you have grass around you. I know some people might be where it's snowy, but you can find a rock or something, like something of nature. Hug a tree, go out and commune, take a silent meditation walk around and just commune with the nature in your area. Or maybe you're in a city and you get to drive somewhere. You could drive to a park or drive somewhere where you can access nature and trees and be in the energy of nature and expansion. And I'm lucky. I'm near a beach, beautiful beaches of Sarasota, Florida. So if you happen to be lucky enough to be near a beach, go put your toes in the water, walk in the gorgeous sand, but commune with the water, commune with the elements, commune with the sun and the earth and the stars and the galaxy, commune with the ether. Ether itself is creative and it's full of creative potential. In the meditations that I do, you'll hear me reference liquid crystal plasma. So liquid crystal plasma is the creative energy that all of this, everything physical and everything in this matrix is made from. And I've had an actual experience of the liquid crystal plasma. One time I was walking just from my bed to the bathroom in the middle of the night one night, and I looked around, I didn't have any lights on, and I was walking through liquid crystal plasma. And it was kind of bluish, silvery, but somewhere between liquid and gel. And as I walked through it, I realized it's conscious. It's conscious and it's responding to me, and it's responding to my moves, and it's responding to my thoughts, and it's responding to me. So I realized, oh wow, this is creative energy, and I see it, and it's like I can sculpt with this, right? This is what we create with liquid crystal plasmic energy. Breathe it in. Let it inform your cells with what you are creating in your life. If you want more prosperity, breathe in that creative prosperity and be prosperous. I am prosperity. I am prosperous. If you want love in your life, be creative love energy and create love wherever you go. Give love wherever you go, and you will experience love in your life. It's really not difficult. Everything that you want, practice being it. If you are it, you're probably giving it away because you're exuding it. So allow yourself to step into that creative energy and start sculpting. Do grid work if you're familiar with that. Grid work is it's around your body, it's around the planet. Enhance, send positive energy, just in a nutshell, to do grid work. Send positive energy up into the grid around the earth, and then let it come back to you and let it come back to everyone. Upgrade the emotional feeling experience and then send it out, share it, send out love, send out gratitude, send out joy, send out happiness, and receive it back. And this is how we create together. And the light community of light, we are all activating. We are activating to a higher level than we have in our lifetimes and many, many, many lifetimes. So you have permission to let your light shine, to come online, to expand, open up, receive, and just start to soak up the beautiful, luxurious qualities of that infinitely faceted diamond light that you are. It's everywhere. And you are made of it, and you are creating with it. I really want you to catch this vibe of, I am infinitely creative. I'm creating all of this all the time. If there's something in your experience that is not working for you, that you don't like, you can change it. You have access to your inner control panel. I just did a couple of meditations where it's accessing the inner control panel. I will probably be releasing one of those before long, because it's this like hacking in again to our programming centers. We are just an expression of all of these different programs. It's time to tune up the dial of what it is that you are in this life experience. What are you creating? Who are you being? What are you manifesting all around you? You're an energetic frequency being. So step into that highest aspect of yourself, integrate your higher self, invite your higher self, and be generous of heart. What's happening is, as we all do this and as we all bloom like the lotus flower, we are exuding this generosity, this love, this expansion, this higher frequency, new earth energy. This is how we create the new earth together. Find what it is that lights you up, that gets you excited, that has you so energized to get up in the morning, and focus on that and do more of that and add to your light and let your light add to someone else's. Let's just turn it up and amplify our light and amplify each other. That's what this is all about. So catch the vibe, catch the energy. I'm sending you massive waves of energy right now. I am hoping to inspire you and send you light codes, send you activations, and may you receive those and pass them along, spread them along. Help other people catch this wave too. I do feel like I'm surfing right now, like surfing the waves of the universe, of the cosmos. This energy is really active and really present. Let's use it for the good. Let's allow the chaos to crumble. Let's allow the old to just drift away and stand in our truth and our highest knowing that this is our time. This is our time. This is the time that we came for. Starseeds, Lightworkers, we are here to shift this planet, and it's happening. We're doing it together. The earth is doing it. The beings of light are supporting us. Now is the time. Catch the wave. We are all expanding together on this ascension journey. Thank you for joining me. I love you. I cherish you. Namaste.